All right, my name is Eric. I'm interviewing Catherine Restweber. She's an athletic trainer and she works at Acadian Physical Therapy. So, give us a little job description.
Alright, so my job description is a certified athletic trainer. I work for Acadiana Physical Therapy and Sports Medicine, and basically what we do is we contract out to the high schools. So we have athletic trainers at all the major high schools in Lafayette Parish, and I go to the high school in the afternoon, or my designated high school in the afternoon, and then cover the athletes and the sports that happen there.
And who's responsible for your budget?
My budget is mandated by Lafayette Parish School System, and Bobby Batto is the parish athletic director, so he says how much each school gets, and it kind of depends on how big the school is and what specific sports they have. Some schools have, more sports such as football and wrestling, and they're going to have a bigger budget because they have more athletes to accommodate for.
And who do you report to about your budget?
I report to Bobby Batto, who's the parish AD. He sends out an email saying that the budget is ready for us to put our quantities in, and so when we put our quantities and go through and see what I need, I send it back to him, and then he sends it off for bid, and whatever comes back with the cheapest price from different areas gets sent off, and then my supplies gets ordered.
And how often is your budget revised or changed?
My budget's revised once every year. They normally do it in July, and then it'll be ordered, and then hopefully the supplies will get there in late August to early September.
Okay, and how do you plan your budget? Like, what do you plan for?
Well, this year was my first year at a high school, and it was also the first year that my high school had an athletic trainer. So I wasn't really able to plan for much because I didn't have anything to go off of. Years prior, they had an athletic trainer who just kind of hired as necessary. So I was kind of going in there first time, figuring out how many students I had to accommodate for and what I needed to do. So I went in and looked at how many students I had, what sports I had, and kind of went from there as far as for gauze and things like that, which are called expendable supplies. And then for my big budget items, I was able to kind of look at that and see what I had left over, and then buy what I thought would benefit the students the most.
Do you change your budget from sport to sport?
I know some people do. I don't really, because I do not have football. So football normally takes up a lot of people's budgets because they have to worry about having enough for them. But I don't have football, so I'm able to kind of have the freedom to design the budget the way I want, because I don't require a lot of tape. I don't require a lot of things. More things I do at my school are rehab and maintenance. So I have the freedom to kind of choose where and what I want to spend my money on.
Okay, and then what kind of components go into your budget? Like, what are you thinking about buying as you're planning for your budget?
It just kind of depends on what sports are going to be in season and what I feel is going to take up the most of my budget. This year I focused mainly on basketball and volleyball because those are the two bigger sports that we have. So I bought a lot of stuff as far as for tape and gauze and blood buster and things like that. And then I was able to go back and order things like balance balls and body blades and things that'll help strengthen and improve the athletes so that they don't have to hopefully ever need therapy. It'll be kind of preventative measures.
All right, well, I think that's it. So, thank you.
You're welcome.